Okay. I'm just going to be doing a unboxing of some jewelry that I got. This wasn't even scheduled. I'm just doing an unboxing of the latest pieces that I've picked up. Let me try to connect this really fast. Okay, let's see here.
Oh my God!
And that's not, okay. All right, there it is. Yeah, so this is just like fun, you know, hanging out. I want to unbox. I'm going to go through some jewelry, kind of start categorizing it, go through it of what I have to fix. Yeah, hey girl, might just be me and you. So yes, I don't know how long I'm going to be on here, but we're just going to have fun. We're just going to have fun. So this is from my last batch. I'm going to put these in here. I got to put these in here. These are so nostalgic for me. Yes, I did pick these up. These are from the 80s. And I used to get these in my little Happy Meal. And so let's just put a bunch of stuff and just kind of go through it. Let's go through a bunch of stuff here. Hey Angel, how's it going, girl? So this is just a fun unboxing. This jewelry, most of it should be ready for my next sale. But yeah, let's just see what's going on. I'm just showing you guys how what I got. Now certain pieces might have to be repaired or cleaned up a little bit. I don't clean up vintage items, you know, obviously that have patina, you know, like this. It's just like a unwritten rule. You don't do that. However, if I get a piece like this, see all that gunk buildup? Like, I got to clean it. Like, what? There's no other choice, you know? Nobody's going to want a ring with, I don't even know what that is. All right. So, yeah, you guys just chat. You could, you know, ask questions, you know, just conversate. It's just, this is just fun, kick back. Let's just go through some pieces. So I actually collect a lot of these old gold-filled vintage watches. And the reason I started collecting them is because I will take this face off or this part and make it into, have it made into something. So, right. So my jewelry, my honey hole, she knows that I like to get these, and so she'll save them to the side for me. Look at this one's Belova. This one's actually a nice one. All right, hopefully it doesn't keep zooming in and out. My apologies. Let me see. All right. This, I'm pretty sure this is gold filled or rolled gold. Yep, that's what it is. So I'll just put this in the pile of my craft artisan stuff. Here is a really pretty mosaic bracelet. How does it open up? Okay. It's just a base metal. Looks like it looks pretty decent, you know. Sometimes you will have a tile or two that are missing, but no, this one's good. I think it might be a smaller wrist. Maybe I'd have to measure that out. I picked up oh, focus, come on baby, this camera, I'm sorry, it keeps going in and out. We have a sterling bangle. Maybe if I get close. There we go. We have a sterling bangle, looks native. These are always cool to stack up. Okay, this one's really small. Ouch. Okay. I'm gonna put the earrings to the side until I get the pairs. Let's look at this. Hey Lenore, how's it going, girl? Isn't this beautiful? Ooh, we got the best of 3 worlds of the amber. So now, even though it's obvious that this is sterling, it's marked, I still test it because there's a lot of fugazis out there. And I don't want somebody to buy something and, you know, like me personally, I can't wear around my neck like real precious metal, because then my neck will turn green. You know, it has. So I get it with other people out there. Now there is a way to override that. If you really like some costume pieces, but you don't want to have what is it? You don't want to have that skin, you know, turn a different color. You could put a clear nail polish, or you can, there is this stuff they sell on Amazon. I don't know the name of it, but that's what prevents it. So yeah, don't let a beautiful piece hinder you from not wearing it. Gina says, do you have 8 arms? Is Lenore everywhere? Look at how cute. Look at this little guy. So this might be sterling. It's a little baby cuff. Oh, wait. Look at this. So it's a baby cuff. I don't know if that's a horse. I think it's a horse with a little turquoise cab. So sweet. So sweet. We're going to start calling Lenore Octopus Lady. Alright. I hate when... Oh, look at this cool piece. Now, I don't know. I'm going to have to research. And sometimes my Google Lens is not always on its game. So sometimes when people research, they could get more information than... Look at how cool this guy is. He looks... it's a brooch. It looks indigenous. It's probably more Peruvian. Wait a minute. Oh my God. Is that what I think it is? Oh Lord. Yes, it is. So I gotta figure out where this guy came from. Wouldn't that be cool if it was like solid gold? So cool. But yeah, I didn't realize that we have an extra little member right there. This is so... All right, don't get afraid. We're moving on. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is what I was... He's some kind of fertility god. Okay. Anatomically correct. All right, thank you. Jeez. Okay, this I gotta clean up. This ring, oh, look at, isn't this gorgeous? It's old. It looks like some type of dendritic agate of some sort. I'm such a softie for a good stone, you know. That one's beautiful. I love it. I am a stoner. Now it does have a lot of patina, but then I think when I start lifting this gunk up, probably gonna have to clean the rest of it. You see a desert saying? Yeah. Now I see a fracture right there, kind of. It is, I think this is just part of the stone, because I don't feel, might be just an inclusion inside. This doesn't take away from the piece, but that is very, very cool. Let's see. Oh, look at this guy. So I'm pretty sure this is sterling. I will test it. But look at this faceted carnelian. This one's an old piece. And it's made very, very well. Look at that. I just like the presentation on the sterling cone and then the faceted carnelian. Beautiful. Beautiful. Here's a sterling brooch. This is an older piece. It has this old T-bar right here. And then it has the C clasp. It's beautiful. I could see that on a beautiful black Victorian dress. Next piece. Okay, so we gotta test this. All silver I do test. So this looks like inlay of lab opal. The back, ooh, look at this. So the back has a an illustration of like a home, a tree, something. We gotta dig. Well, I say me. I gotta dig and do some research. Oh, look at this Spidey. He's a pen. Very, very cool. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it, guys. Yeah, so this is just a fun, it says sterling right there, but I still will test it. This is just a fun pop-up unboxing of this stuff that I just happened to come across, and it's gonna be, most of it should be ready for my next sale. Hold on one sec before I show this necklace. Oh, let's just get into this necklace. Look at this necklace. So I'm pretty sure, I don't know if this is crystal. If not, it's glass. Look at this frosted saucer. Look at this. I wonder if this is like by a known company. So we're gonna take off that earring. Take off this earring. Okay, we got a little tangle motion going on here. So I don't see a name. This kind of this is a little nostalgic for me. When I first started off YouTube, I used to do unboxing, like Goodwill boxes or anything I got from the antique thrift store. This is a little nostalgic for me. So it's kind of fun right now. I have some downtime and I was like, let me just do a pop-up. I haven't done one in a while, a long time. Look at this. This is gorgeous. These saucers. Look at this frosted. Frosted. Wow. Long. That's gorgeous. Let's put her right here. Okay. This is a very, very old bracelet. It's an antique. So I do see some verdigris right here. So the trick with verdigris, if you ever have, oh, wait a minute. Okay, so the chain needs to be reconnected. So sometimes you don't always get, I didn't catch that, but it's okay. It's fine. This is an old bracelet. I don't think those are real rubies. Let me see. Yeah. Little C pearls. So going back to the green verdigris, let's open this up. Way to get this off, organic white vinegar. Okay. Get a soft toothbrush, start scrubbing it, and it comes off. And depending how long it's been on there, it may take a little bit more of a few more scrubs, but that'll get it off. So I will have to clean that because this is like jewelry cancer, you know? It'll start spreading everywhere. Most likely this is gold filled. I will double check though. Oh, and I got this from my neighbor. She has a Schnauzer. I think this is either a Schnauzer or a Scotty dog. Now that I'm looking at it, I think it's a Scotty dog because they look really similar. Okay. Isn't it cool? Look at this carved. Oh my God, they got the volcano in the back. Wow. So this might be silver, this pen pendant. Okay. And let me see here. Okay, I'm looking at this and okay, I don't think it's moving. Let me see if there's a mark. Oh, right there, 925. Oh, wait a minute, that doesn't look like a 9. Gotta test that out. This is a very old pendant. It looks like this part was added on after, because this hinge right here does not match the hinge on this brooch. It should have been like, unless it originally had like a C clasp and it broke and they just replaced it. But this is newer, this bar. But look at this carved, this town. Let me see if I could, do I have I wonder if I could do it through the, no, I need like a flashlight, a single flashlight. Anyways, I wanted to get it through the light. Isn't this cool? Somebody sat there and got this shell and just started carving. And they have the volcano, the pavement, cobblestone. Beautiful, beautiful. I love the pieces of jewelry that just has like that true art, you know, from all over the world, This is cute. This is a sterling little brooch. A sterling little spoon. A lot of the times these come into as a brooch. That's why I said brooch automatically. But this was probably most likely for, I don't know, I would assume salt. You know, it went in a dish, a matching sterling condiment thingamajigger. I think this would be fun as a pendant if we added a bell. We'll see. Sometimes when I get pieces and, you know, if they don't sell as is, we got to go back on the drawing board and take a look at it and see, you know, hey, what's going on? What can we vamp up possibly to make this a little bit more desirable? So, okay, I know that there's some people afraid of, I'm sorry if you're afraid of a clown. I'm not big on clowns either. But this guy's cool. He's articulated, you know, and he's sterling, allegedly. We're going to test him out. I got that piece. What's this? Okay. Oh, I thought this was so adorable. Where's the other earring at? I'm gonna have to find the other earring. So this is look at how little this cameo earring. It's carved. It looks like mother of pearl. Little dainty cameo earring. And then it has the matching, it could have been a child's, set, like their jewelry set. What does that say? Okay, now I need to grab my, you know what, let's just zoom in and see let's see what it gives us. I don't have my magnifier right here. That tells you that I wasn't fully prepared. Oh, Sorrento. Okay. Sorrento. Sorry about that. I don't mean to make you guys dizzy. So, it's the matching earrings with the necklace. And the other earrings around here somewhere. Okay. Very, very cute. Let me see here. Ooh, here we go. This might be sterling. It's adjustable ring. It's just a little cutie. What is that, Delft? You guys, my apologies if I'm saying stuff incorrectly. I just go through so much information at a time that sometimes, yeah, my brain is just not as sharp at times, and so I mispronunciate or say the wrong things, but I'm not claiming to know everything, but I do know a lot, you know? Look at this necklace. Very, very cool. This has, look at those stones. I do like this chain. They're like rectangular, it's like a rectangular link chain. This one's made really good. Okay. Here we have a turquoise cross. That's supposed to be sterling. I thought this was cool. This is cranes. This is like an enamel pendant. Very, very cool. I like it. These earrings are sweet. Has the purple crystals in the center of the ball. There's a pair. I need to double check these. You know, test them out. This is supposed to be silver. It was tested. I think it needs, and they're like star flowers. Cloisonné, that's what I was trying to say. There's an enamel cloisonné on that one. See, it came too, but it wouldn't come too when I was looking at it. This one's really sweet. Now, I don't typically get a lot of these filigree silver bracelets because, to be honest with you, the market I deal with right now, sometimes it's not as good. But this one's different. This one's a different design. It's like, I don't know, it's really, really sweet. Sell on Friday. I do typically come on Fridays, but this Friday will be 4th of July. And I'm not sure because I'm going to be with family. So I'm thinking most likely Saturday. Oh, this is just a sterling chain. I always like to have these. These are always good, especially for people who are also selling. That's always good for to have on standby, you know, because sometimes you could get a magnificent pendant as such. Look at this Larimar. Holy load. Now this was on a, oh, you're welcome, Angel. I'm sorry I'm not more clear on that. I'll do probably, I'm going to make the final decision tonight, and I'm going to do a post. And I'll also do one in the community tab. Look at how gorgeous this is. Larimar, Dominican Republic. And I don't know, this might be blue topaz, it's a blue stone, but I mean, that's definitely gorgeous. This household that all this jewelry came out of, they had good taste, and there's a lot of old stuff. Look at how cute this sterling box is. Oh my God. So cute. What else do we got? What else do we got? We got a few more pieces. Now listen. I stay away from pieces like this or copper because I just can't push them. You know, the copper. I think this one's cool. You know why? It kind of reminds me of Wonder Woman. And we got the 3 tones going on, the gold tone, silver tone, and then the copper. I just think it would look really cool, either or. It looks like it's probably for a smaller wrist. We have some amber earrings. These are marked sterling. At one time, long ago, they were $20. I wonder, this person may have traveled too. So look at this. So you know me, I always will do like the jewelry and more. Hence my little Muffet babies back there. But this is an old piece to a dining set. So I'm not 100% sure, but the way this is serrated, I'm thinking maybe for a fruit to take out the pits or something. I don't think it would be serrated like that for butter. But this part right here, this going up right here, is all sterling. Isn't that gorgeous? Could you imagine just being at a dinner table, you're eating, and the utensils are sterling? Gorgeous, gorgeous. So this tested as silver. I'm gonna retest it again, and it's for a bolo. It's for a bolo. So, okay, so this is a horse. This is a horse. The guy looks native on the horse. I think this is a fabulous piece. I'm trying to see if there's any markings. I don't know though. I don't have any bolo clients, buyers. So we might have to convert this into something. If I can't sell it as is, we might convert that into a pendant. You know, I was really happy with this lot because I haven't got pieces like this in a while. And so I just been real ecstatic. Look at this boulder opal. Look at that. So it is cricket. I'm gonna have to put it on the mandrel and lightly tap it on the band. There's a lot of some type of writing on the inside. I don't know what it is though. But it's cute. Okay. So I hope everybody's doing good. Look at these fabulous sterling shell earrings. I don't care what anybody says. I think these are gorgeous. I know that there's people who are not really digging, you know, shell jewelry. These are old. Okay, wait a minute. I see a hole right here, but there's no hole right here. That could be natural. Wonder what part of the ocean this came from. The shell. Those are sweet. This is a sterling thick ring. It was probably for a man. Well, to be honest with you, I could wear it. I think I need to clean this one up. The patina on there is just like, it looks like it got dirty. I'm gonna have to clean that up. Oh, sorry folks, sorry. Let's back it up a little bit. Okay. Then I got this necklace. It might be check glass. I'm just noticing that there is a pearl missing right there. So I have to find a replacement. Some type of a... Usually this is like this design right here is from like Austria, Czechoslovakia. It'll be marked, but sometimes it's not, you know. Oh, let's see, what else do we got? We have this really cool sterling bracelet. Is this Taxco, Mexico? Yep, this is Taxco. So the thing that I noticed with this, but it still has life, okay? Still has life. The little, I think part of the clasp right here might be missing, but you could still push it down and open it up. And let me see here. It feels a little rough, so maybe it did have a little tab right there, but it's still is strong and sturdy. And these are great for like stacking, you know, when you put on your bracelets. I think I'm gonna have to polish that one up. I have some more amber earrings. Here's an green amber ring. Okay, I see that it's signed right here and right there. These are fabulous. I absolutely love these. I have to do a deep dive research. Look at these earrings, these turquoise native earrings. I don't think they're signed by anybody. But yeah, these are great. Those are awesome. Now I don't have a lot of turtle lovers. I couldn't leave these little guys. Look at how cool these earrings are. They're supposed to be sterling. It looks like chrysoprase, the stone. DTY. Huh. So, you know, this is kind of like behind the scenes when a jewelry reseller, well, I don't know how everybody else does it. This is how I do it. Going through the jewelry, organizing it, like even though stuff is marked sterling and it's obvious that it may be sterling, I still scratch everything. I scratch everything because I'm not trying to, you know, claim that it's sterling. And like I said, there's a lot of fugazis out there, a lot of fake. I just thought these were different. My pink mother of pearl earrings don't always tend to sell the way I would like it to, because I think pink mother of pearl is underrated. I mean, I've come across some beautiful rings and some bracelets. This has some marcasites. Do you see the back though? That patina. And I want to see if they're signed, which it's kind of hard to tell with all this going on. So what do you guys think? You guys think I scored good on this lot? I think so. I was really ecstatic. These are the type of lots that I like to come across. Plus, oh, here is the other little cameo Sorrento earring. Plus, it cuts down my hunting time, you know, like from going to all the thrift stores. It makes better sense. Look at how cute this sterling purse is. Now it needs TLC because it was part of Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I could connect this. Okay, I thought the whole thing was busted. Okay, so this just needs to be, I need a jump ring. It needs to be reconnected, and then it's like a pendant. Probably gonna have to take it to the jeweler. I think might be out of my boundary. Look at these little stones. They're little green stones. See, and look at the floral pattern. This is supposed to be sterling too. This is the stuff that I get giddy for. Look at that. Look at the design, the daisies on the side. This is definitely stuff that I love. I love. Okay. Now we have this very cool abstract ring. I believe this is Beau. This one's signed Beau, sterling. It kind of looks like the reefs, like the kind of like the coral reefs a little bit, you know, under the sea. It's not lettuce. I know it's not lettuce. Here we go. So I'm gonna have to test this, I think, but you know, okay, so this is stamped. This is stamped 800. It looks like 800. We got the dog clips right there. I love these pieces right here. Look at that. We got a heart. I don't know if this opens up. Look at this massive clip right there. This is great. You could attach this on a necklace. Sometimes people will connect, do layering. This is a very, very old chain. Watch chain of some sort. Here we have Miss Liberty, 1945. Now, I just think it's cool. I mean, to cut that all out, you know? It's supposed to be silver. Okay, we have another cool pair of sterling earrings, citrine. We have like a two-tone of a shell. Where is this from? So, ooh, this is signed Marta Howe. Have you guys ever heard of Marta Howe? Or is that a K? I think that's a H. You guys know that name? Or is it Kowal? Sorry if you guys hear my neighbor's dog barking. She just got home, so they get all excited. I don't know. Do you guys know Martha? Do you guys know Martha? Here's a pendant. It's a number 1. And it's sterling. Needs to be cleaned up though. This would be great for somebody who's like in sports or something. Give it to them as a gift. You know? Now, these are great. I think I'm assuming without looking at them that these might be from Denmark. We get the beautiful green enamel inlay. And yep, so sterling Denmark. Really sweet little earrings. So gorgeous. I love that. Okay, so this, I typically would leave something like this behind, but it does look like an older piece. Well, I'm trying to untangle the little crystals. It needs to be... Okay, look at how pretty that is. Okay, so look at the chain, the design of the chain. That is an older style. Okay, So this is, I don't know if this style has been gold, if it's like gold vermeil over sterling. I don't know. We're gonna test that one up really good. I don't see no markings. It could just be regular. I just don't see the style being a base metal. I feel that it might be a precious metal. But I just think this drop of crystals like that, like the simplicity of some, yeah, it's dainty, but it's so pretty, right, Angel? Thank you. Thanks, girl. I got this book chain, and it's like, I can't pass up. I don't know. I'm kind of like a sucker for these. There's no clasp, but it will go over my head. Maybe this was, I think this was a clasp at one time. Yeah, that was the clasp, so it was moved off. This is just cool for stacking up with other desirable necklaces. This is, I believe, look at that patina though. It is dark. Sorry for my nails, guys. It says sterling right there. This is a very, very old, that's a C clasp right there. And then we have like the I'm gonna say this wrong. I could see the word in my head, but like the goulash. Here we have, okay, so this one was actually interesting. I had never heard of the Saint Rose of Lima, but this saint is huge. Antaya sterling. So this is probably, I think this saint is huge in South America. The little bit I did look up, she's actually on the money on, I think it's the Peruvian dollar bills. I'm not sure which one though. When I say dollar bills, like, I don't know if it's like the, what amount, what increment. Okay. Oh, here's the other earring. Those are cool. That's a nice design. And then what I ended up just doing is I pick these up. I have to double check to see if they're sterling. And they do need, these little things either need to be replaced right here or cleaned out. That does look like that might be sterling. It's a marking right there. Do you see the, so this is like a stud, but do you see the cut on this one? Let me see if I could get the other one going. Okay, here's the pair. It's like, it kind of looks like a waffle print, but it has these cuts. It's just different. I like it. You can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong with a different type of stud. I'm a stud girl as far as like the earrings. Look at this one. And those are marked right there. Oh, that one says China 925. Yeah, so these are sterling. Oh, these were actually cool. Look at, they're like square. They're studs, but look, okay, let's look at the side. Okay. And then they just have like this cool, like, I'm gonna call it like a waffle print. All right, let me plug in my charger. All right, there we go. And then I think I'm missing one. I don't know where it went. It's probably tied up with something else, but look at this. That one's a big mammer jammer. So it's somewhere around here. The other one, I can't find the. It's probably just intertwined with something. And then I got these earrings. Oh, wait a minute. Here it is. Here it is. They're on the side. There it is. Look at those studs. Could you imagine if these were real diamonds? The clarity on these are pretty good. Stones have a lot of fire. Let's see here. Hopefully they're silver. I was told they were silver. But I don't know. We'll see. And then these little Celtic cross earrings. These are adorable. I like these. And then here's this pendant with this floating stone. See that? How it's in the center. Saying GOC 925. A tremble diamond in the middle. So I guess the whole point of that is like when the light hits it, it's just gonna send fire, diamond fire, little reflections everywhere. But I don't think that's a real diamond, so I couldn't leave this guy behind. It's a little child's copper turquoise cuff by, of course, the Bell Company. That's just cute, right? Okay, then I got these earrings. I have to double check if these are real stones. They feel like it, but I like the pointed crystal earrings. This is a different type of stone. This is oh my god. So this is, I think, some type of jasper. And this one, I've seen it so many times. I can't think of the name right now. It's not Dalmatian. It'll come to. It'll come to. But I gotta test out this to see if it's just costume, this gold, or if it's a real precious metal of some sort. Alright guys, and then I got this. You know what, it was different. I couldn't help it. Look at the square. The square stones. Hold on one sec. Unakite. So I knew it was a kite of a something. So this is unakite. These square ones. I'm trying to see if this, you like the grain on the stones, right? So then it had like this matching, but this one's not square. It had like this matching necklace. I gotta figure out what these orange stones are. I don't know. It's like, you know, sometimes, ooh, what does that say? I learned something recently that sometimes there'll be a marking. If it's not, I think I'm gonna have to get my loop. If it's not on this hook right here, if it's like a real gold piece, it could be on the side, which it looks like there's some writing right there. Let me see here. It could just be the design. It's kind of hard to see through the video. I'm gonna have to get my loupe. Yeah, so that's that with this one. And then, last but not least, I couldn't leave these guys behind. Let's see, we're gonna have to make way. There's a lot. So see all the silver that I'm gonna have to test? It takes time. It takes time and, you know, work. If people just think you grab the jewelry and you just, you know, it's just to put it up for sale. You got to do a lot of behind the scenes work, you know. So this, before I get into the little celluloid lucite charms, this is sterling. I don't know what brand this is. So I think what I'm going to do is take it off the cord. It has like a black inlay and then it has like this blue inlay with the flower maker's mark design in the back. It's cool, you know. So these are like 1930s, maybe 1920s. These are old. Look at all these little kids' charms. And this is what the children used to wear, like on bracelets, necklaces, put them on their dolls. Look at, that's Popeye right there. What does that say, Japan? I think these are celluloid. I don't think these are, look at the old Mickey before he became Mickey. The first Mickey. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Let's see, what else do we got? Okay, so this is all like kind of, this one's on a bracelet. A necklace, my apologies. Look at that. This is dirty. I'm gonna probably have to take it off. Figure out what's going on with this one. I don't think it's a gold chain, but you never know. So on this one, we have a sailboat. Look at the black Kewpie. We have a native, an elephant. Oh, a family of elephants. Statue of Liberty. A lion. You know, I don't know how I'm gonna do these. Maybe I'll just sell them individually. But oh, that looks like a dwarf from Snow White. Wait a minute, this one actually has a clasp. A chicken, a basket of fruit, a banana, a mermaid, a kitty cat. Oh, look at it, it's a kitten in a boot. Do you see the style of the boot, the shoe? Do you see the style of the shoe? That's old. And then on this side, we have another lion, a rooster, basket of something, fishies, money bag, another mermaid. I don't know what this guy is. Is this he looks like the half man, half horse? No, because his body's not a horse. Probably from a fable. A fishy. What's this? Look at this owl. Isn't that cool? Oh, so cool. So this is the stuff I really like coming across, you know. And then I think that might be a Scotty dog trio. And then, you know, I don't have to go in the thrift store and start fighting. I mean, I don't fight, but you know, it's like when it's busy. This might be, ooh, this feels like it's glass. It might be jade. Old little elephant. So, you know, these are old. The paint is coming off. Here's another mermaid. This is a very cool looking owl. Got a red one, a white one. Look at these with the little pearl-like texture. Some type of birds. The donkey. Not the donkey. So, look at the turkey. I wonder why some were in red and some were like this beige yellow. I wonder like if there was a reason why. Look at this. Who's that, Pegasus? Very, very cool. Okay, so I don't know what this is. If this is like a carved, I don't know what that is. That made it in there. Got some birdies. Those are cute. Okay, so I think, hey, also, yeah. I think this might be carved bone, like, but I don't know if it's, because it's the elephant, it's older. I don't know if it's ivory. I'm not sure. A little plain. So, yeah. This was a whole... Trying to see what else was in there. I thought the Mickey, Popeye, the owl, the baby Cupid. I thought they were pretty interesting. Ah, there goes Cupid. I thought it was pretty interesting. Let me see. There's a little penguin. So yeah, so this is the batch that I ended up getting from one of my honey holes. Aren't they? And like I said, I was a sucker. This should have a year at the bottom. I think it was 86. Yep, 86. I was 4 years old. But I remember these. There's Miss Piggy. There's Gonzo. I think this one's Fozzie. And he comes off. It is missing Kermit the Frog, and I think the other character is Baby Monster. He has a really ugly face, but he's a baby. Anyways, that's part of that set. But this is what I got. I just wanted to kind of go through this, go on live for a little bit. So yeah, I will schedule my live tonight. I'm thinking it's most likely going to be Saturday. Because Friday is, I'm going to be out with the family on Friday. But I'll finalize that decision tonight because I'm still having to figure some stuff out. But very, very cool stuff. And stay tuned because I might do a focus. I might do like a pop-up pre-sale video tomorrow with like discounted sterling, not this stuff, sterling items, you know, for like 10 bucks, 15, whatever the case may be. But yeah, so now I have to get into testing. And this guy, oh my god, this is funny. Anyways, thanks for coming on with me, guys, and just watching and hanging out. And I hope to see you in the next one, in the next show. All right. If you guys are possibly interested in anything, I mean, I haven't tested everything, but you could email me, okay? All right, guys. I will see you soon. And hopefully you come on in. All right. Adios.